Hello, welcome to Sensitive Misfits Tarot. If you can nod your head and consent, this selenite wand will cleanse your auric field. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. I want to start off with an apology for my promise to make more YouTube videos. I went through some discouragement recently, specifically the last 3 months. I haven't been getting as many subscribers, as many likes, stuff like that in order for my YouTube channel to gain traction, in order to reach people who I truly believe the divine has been speaking through me, giving clarification to people that are in the most desperate of times within their life. So if you could please, help my channel to grow by hitting the like button, by commenting, subscribing, sharing my videos, even sharing it to yourself. If you send a short of mine to yourself, it'll have more power, to bring certain things into manifestation that you're truly desiring from your heart. With that being said, I have a dice here and I'm just looking at the numbers. So the number is 5, the number 6 can be significant, okay? So someone could be 56 years old, someone could be a Cancer or be born in May. What else is there in May? Gemini, right? Yeah, so Gemini or I don't think Leo. Leo season can be significant for the future, okay? Any other tarot signs, any other horoscope signs we might be reading for? I have the number 1 and 4, and this is literally on top of the Knight of Cups. Spirit wanted me to let the dice drop on the Knight of Cups. So you do have someone coming in, this can be a friend, a family member, this can be someone who wants to have a romantic future with you. They can be an Emperor energy, because I did also pull this card. This was the first card that I pulled from the Thoth Tarot deck. Okay, so you either are gaining new inspiration and love for life, and you're stepping into full power with the Empress card, okay? And God can be giving you a peek through the veil at this time, through your dreams, or through this reading here can activate you, okay? 2:31 on the clock. Someone could be 31 years old, or something significant about when you will be 31 or when you were 31. The letters L, J, and Z are also very significant. Someone with these initials, L, J, and Z, can be maybe two-faced with you, okay? They can have a different side to them that you don't see, okay? And something about revving your engine, or engines revving, or like a race starting, or maybe someone with one of these initials has been very competitive with you, and you didn't even know, or it would help them feel more confident by like stepping on you when you're down. You're in said competition with this person, so if you don't know that you're competing, maybe you're going to seemingly be losing. But my channel is a channel for the underdog, okay? So whoever you are, you do have a lot of strength, okay, and untapped potential that you will experience this lifetime, okay? Something can be significant of a Taurus, okay, with Prince of Discs here, or a Capricorn, or a Virgo, okay? So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I did have in my dream last night something about a Queen of Pentacles is very significant, or you're turning into the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Or if you're a man watching, you can have your Queen of Pentacles coming in very soon. And I have seen some movies, 4:04 on the clock when I said that someone's birthday can be April 4th, or someone could be 44 years old. But I have had a lot of messages come through via movies. Someone's born April 17th also. I've had a lot of confirmation come through with movies specifically recently, and I do have them written out. I don't know if Spirit wants me to bring them all up into this reading right now, but this reading is sparking, a new energy for me, a new time of when I am consistently posting my YouTube videos. Again, I apologize for taking, 6 weeks break or however long it was. But you've been through a lot of pain with the 6 of Swords, okay? Something about science can be significant. Someone can be a science teacher, Or maybe someone sees that you have a lot of potential with this nine of discs, nine of pentacles, okay? And you've gone through a series of tests recently in order to surpass you into a level up energy compared to the past, okay? So you've gone through a lot of activations, you've gone through a lot of tests, okay? Your willpower was tested, your strength was tested, okay? Your endurance was tested. And you are coming to a place of power right now, okay? With the Lovers card I have coming out right now, this can be a further confirmation of a Gemini or not, okay? Or Gemini can be significant, okay? Talking about two-faced energy. And if you are a Gemini, I'm not saying you're two-faced, okay? I have Gemini in the 5th house, so they say that whatever is in your top 5 are the most important planets to focus on when watching YouTube tarot videos, stuff like that. Your sun sign, your moon, the top 5 placements are the most important. Eight of Wands. Okay, so you do have some good news coming in. This rainbow makes me think of like really, really good news that is coming in for you. This can be regarding maybe even trying to manifest love, manifest an emperor, okay, or your empress coming in. And with the test that you have gone through, your significant other, your future husband or wife has gone through sort of similar tests that you've gone through, and you're going to find out a lot of answers that you have been deeply seeking, okay? I do have the Devil card right here, and I'm noticing the horns of the goat, okay? There can be some sort of, Rumpelstiltskin is significant, okay? Like the fairy tale of Rumpelstiltskin can be significant. Literally the most demonic experience I ever had in my whole life was when I was visiting 3 female cousins of mine. 3 sisters can be significant, or Chicago can be significant, Illinois can be significant. But I had, and the Princess of Discs, okay, there could have been some sort of 723, something about Cancer season or Cancer can be significant, but there could have been some sort of like demonic contract your family tried to get you into, or sell something of your soul, or sell your soul, or you could have been in the military. Maybe you felt like something dark was going on behind the scenes while you were in the military. The Marines can be significant, the Navy, the Army, the Coast Guard can be significant, or from a different part of the world, wherever you're watching me from. But there could have been some sort of like twisted demonic contract that is over now. Something of 7 years, or 7 years can be significant, okay? That is kind of the energy that I'm picking up with this Devil card, okay? The Devil trying to test your power, okay? Or try to test what you would do with said power, okay? But you're finding something out very soon with the 8 of Wands, and then the Devil coming directly after. What is the card I have after the Devil? Okay, the Fool. And this is kind of giving me more Rumpelstiltskin kind of vibes. Like, the Fool traditionally is about to take a leap of faith and jump off of a mountain, and he has his dog with him, and he has like a little basket on a stick over his shoulder. Railroad tracks can be significant, or the crossroads can be significant, or trains. Trains are very significant. They can be, okay? There's a tiger here. I don't know, it looks like this Fool card, look, they have horns sticking out of their head. 900 on the clock when I said that. Someone could be a Virgo Chinese zodiac sign of the tiger, or an Aries, someone born in the year of the tiger, that's an Aries, okay? I don't think this is the Aries card, but for some reason I've always picked up like an Aries energy whenever I see the Fool card. Maybe because it's a 0, and the Aries is like the first like baby of the zodiac or whatever. Okay, so something to do with a contract, with an Aries, with giving up a large portion of your life or a large portion of your time. Okay, and I feel like this is confirmation with the Fortune card. Okay, Wheel of Fortune I have right here. So you've finished through You could have had a dream of like wheels too, or like wooden wheels. You could have had a dream in the past of like a waterfall or a wooden wheel, or you will in the future. This will be a very important dream of yours, okay? You could be indoors or outdoors when you know, are in astral experiencing this dream. But something can be significant also about Egypt, Egyptian prophecy, Egyptian times, okay? And speaking your truth, because the Pharaoh right here is holding a sword, okay? So something about the devil trying to keep you in like contracts of the past, of keeping your throat chakra blocked, or, you know, it's an illusion if you have a chakra blocked. It's normally just because you're not ready to experience something, or you're not ready to fully speak your truth, and that's why you might not feel like you're able to fully speak from the heart, speak from the throat chakra. But there could have been some sort of a demonic contract of like staying silent or not speaking up about something, okay? Eight of Wands is a communication card, so I feel like the devil, or like, you know, demonic energies that have been plaguing your bloodline, your you know, your family, your grandparents. I've been watching you know, explanations of like certain Grimm family Christmas tales. I was going something about, yeah, Christmas can, I don't know, something about something dark happening on Christmas, either Christmas Day or you know, some sort of like a unknowingly demonic contract, like a sneaky contract, okay? You could have received a cursed item for Christmas, okay? That can be further confirmation if there's an item that you're thinking of getting rid of or selling or something. Maybe not even selling, because it could maybe be dirty money if you sell this item, whatever this is. This can be a jewelry box with a mirror in it, okay? Or not, okay? Someone could be a Scorpio, someone can be a Virgo, okay? Or two Virgo Scorpio sisters are significant, okay? Like sent to break certain curses off of your family. Maybe you have the same Chinese zodiac as your mom. You can have the same zodiac sign. Your sister can have the same zodiac sign as your mom's sister. Something regarding that. If you felt like a weird suspicion of like, it's kind of strange that like, you know, those are two sisters and it's like the same as me and my half sister is what I'm hearing, okay? So some sort of weird demonic curse that has been going through your family, your bloodline. You're breaking this curse, okay? You've broken whatever weird Rumpelstiltskin contract that you were in, or like, you know, this is the words that I'm hearing. I'm hearing like pledging, you giving up a portion of your time, like as a sacrifice, you know. Trigger warning, you could have been dealing with agoraphobia, or like fear of going outside, or fear of being seen, or not wanting to be seen, or not wanting to go outside, okay? You could have been dealing with depression, but yeah, wow, 10 of Wands, you've dealt with a lot of oppression, okay? So you are the type that likes to stick up for the underdog. If you see bullying, if you see something wrong, you know, you're not shy about speaking up about it, okay? But because of doing so in the past, like maybe you were sticking up for friends or family, or something about sticking up for kids at a school or something, you could have dealt with 7 of Swords of you know, a feudal situation, really, of like you giving up a lot for someone that was not grateful, you giving up a lot for no rewards in the end, just for heartbreak. But whatever this is specifically that you're thinking of, that you have gone through like over the last 3 to 6 months, or even this could have been a couple years ago or something, and you're still healing from it, but whatever this was, your spirit team guided this specific thing to happen in order to get you out of the way, because you were getting a lot of evil eye at whatever this was, whatever happened. You're receiving a lot of evil eye in the past, and they wanted to take you away from that environment in order to keep you protected and safe, okay? 1411 can be significant, or 411. I'm, you know, spilling the tea, giving you information of why, you know, spirit made something that was, you know, very sad become a beautiful blessing in the long run, okay? Like your vibrational frequency was too high for these people, okay? And spirit had to remove you from, you know, from whatever job. This could have been a job, okay? This could have been like a situation of like you volunteering a lot, okay? And people weren't appreciating your time, or you. And they were being very rude to you when you would speak up, or, you know, talk about things that were not fair. You're being asked not to worry anymore with Five of Discs, okay? So, you know, this difficult time that has been in the past, you know, maybe you felt like you have felt left out in the cold, you know, but this wasn't in order to get you down. This wasn't in order to get you depressed. It was in order to, you know, have you go to like a rock bottom kind of situation with like a slingshot of like you being launched from like a time of depression or a time of sadness, being launched forward fully into your north node, okay, in order to become so high vibrational that no one can take you down a notch. No one will be able to affect you now because of what you went through recently in the past, okay? I know maybe right now, you know, that doesn't sound very lovely, right? But you know, everything happened divinely as it was supposed to, okay? Yeah, you went through five of cups. You went through a very difficult time, but the difficult time that you went through is bringing change, okay? 55, okay? You could be 55 or something about 55. 1955 can be significant. Something about 1996 or 1994 can be significant, okay? Someone can be the Chinese zodiac sign of the rat, okay? Or the ram or goat, okay? Or the horse, or the tiger, like I said earlier. But Four of Cups coming in, you do have a lot of wonderful things to look forward to, including if you have been divorced in the past, including a marriage, okay? Because I do have the Knight of Wands coming in together with the Hierophant and the Princess of Cups. These cards came out together for some reason. Elephants can be significant. The President Obama can be significant for some reason. I just saw his face when I looked at this card for a moment, okay? So he can be significant. I don't know why, or maybe you will get into politics in the future. Maybe your divine counterpart is going to inspire and speak, you know, words of inspiration through the community, or maybe not even politics, but like you and your future husband will bring so much love, so much passion, okay, with Knight of Wands and Princess of Cups. You're very loving and kind and maternal. And your future spouse is going to really light your fire, really light up your energy. You know, you really do have a beautiful, soft, gentle, sensitive energy, whoever I'm speaking to today. You can be very feisty on the outside if you need to be in order to protect yourself. And as I'm talking about this, I'm looking at the turtle, can you see on the camera? The turtle in the shell right there, okay? So hermit crab, or you can be a Virgo. You can be a Leo, Virgo cusp also, I'm hearing, for some of you. Or you can be a Taurus or an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But you have a lot of beautiful things coming in the future, and I feel like you don't really see it yet. Anything else from this deck, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Yeah, Three of Wands, Virtue. Another path is opening up for you, okay? Another path is opening up for you to get you out of this disappointment. Your spirit team is really wanting to, you've been through a lot, okay? Eight of Swords. You've been through a lot, and spirit is really wanting you to get out of this stagnant energy of the Hanged Man, okay? You could be a Pisces, or someone could be a Pisces. You can have a father, mother, grandfather, grandmother. That's a Pisces, okay? What else was I going to grab from these cards? Okay, so the movies that I wanted to bring up were, okay, The Yellow Submarine, like the Beatles movie, The Yellow Submarine. It's actually free on YouTube if you want to watch it. The Nowhere Man. When I was a little kid, I loved the Nowhere Man character. He was so cute and fluffy and happy, but the Beatles were always bullies to him at the beginning of the movie. If you watch the beginning of the movie, they bully him, they make fun of him, they, you know, call him a weirdo, I think, and he's just overly optimistic. So I feel like people from your past maybe make fun of you because of your optimism, your light, your goofiness, your authenticity. You can be an Aquarius or Pisces Aquarius, okay? But you have a very beautiful energy that people kind of don't really know how to react around you or act around you, so they can, you know, you could be subject to bullying from the past or people making fun of you because of your light and your vibrancy, okay? So that movie can be significant, but in the end of the movie, someone's name is Liz, in the end of the movie, The Nowhere Man is kind of like the centerpiece. Like at the end, when there's like the last song before the movie ends, the Nowhere Man is the one who sparks inspiration and change, 555, with the Blue Meanie at the very end. And I don't know if the Blue Meanies are supposed to represent Nazis. I don't know. I have to look into that more. Okay. So I'm not really sure, but the Nowhere Man sparks change in the end, and the Blue Meanie, like the leader, he wants to change in the end, and he doesn't want to be miserable or depressed anymore. And he ends up calling him his newness at the end, and the Nowhere Man puts flowers all over him, and he gets frustrated at first, but like all of the love bombards him, and he has some sort of like a miraculous change. I'm not saying to give anyone hope that has been demonic to you at all, especially if you haven't seen any change. Do not give people opportunities to cause you more heartbreak and pain and slow you down, okay? But something can be significant about that movie or about the Beatles. Patch Adams can be significant with Robin Williams, okay? He's a nonconformist of change. He sparks a lot of people and gives them a lot of inspiration through his own actions. He gets into some trouble, okay? He does do things that are not very, appropriate in the movie. But in the end, he sparks so much change, throughout the hospital, throughout, doctors' boards, that had such an impact to change the future. Okay, so whoever you are, you don't see your light for what it is. You encourage so many people. You give people hope. You give people faith through your stories, through your vulnerability also, okay? Opening up about personal things. You give the person an opportunity to kind of shun you away for talking about, things that are you're very transparent, okay? And I think that you're very psychic too, and sometimes you'll have conversations with people and that you will scare people with you being able to have the power and capability of literally reading their mind. You freak some people out, honestly. And whoever I'm talking to, I don't think you really, 2202 on the clock, I don't think, your father, your biological father knows that you're psychic, okay? I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you are going into the spiritual community, or you're being called to do Reiki or something, okay? Your dad can be a doctor, or maybe you're a doctor, or you have a sibling that's a doctor, or an uncle, okay, or grandfather. And then the movie Coraline, oh gosh, there's so much I want to talk about. I have so many downloads that I want to give to you all, and I will. It's going to take some time to kind of catch up to where I feel fully comfortable and comfortable enough to be back on camera after so long. I just went through a lot of discouragement with this channel, and seeing some other channels that would grow much more fast than mine, but it's because I wasn't, putting the work out there, and maybe I haven't been asking for as much help from you all. But I do personal readings, so if you want to email me at sensitivemisfitstarot@gmail.com, I'm more than happy to, even lower my prices for you if it's a bit too high for you. But let's see, I do have a lot of letters here. The movie Coraline can be significant. Again, that movie, I saw that movie 4 years ago, and it, it had a big impact on me with kind of seeing things for what they really were, regarding moving into my dad's house when I was a kid. And I literally just saw the word kid. So think about a goat, okay, or baby goat can be significant, okay? But I moved into my dad's house when I was 8 years old. I didn't know him, or I didn't know him very well, and I literally see the words die. That's so freaky, because when I moved into his house when I was 8, I remember staring into my closet, and I literally felt like I died. Like I felt like my soul was being encased, and I felt like I kind of like my childhood was suffocated. It was taken out, okay? Trigger warning, okay? I'm sorry to be talking about this stuff if it's triggering for you, but my openness and rawness of what I choose to talk about on my channel, is inspirational and healing to some people that have gone through, difficult times, or, SA type of abuse, right? Like that's supposed to be by someone that you truly trust, right? So stuff like that can cause a person to the brink of ruining their life, or like self-sabotage, or you know, falling into traps of someone else, okay? So, you know, very, very heavy things to talk about. I'm sorry, but the Coraline movie, at the end of the movie, there's some really weird, suggestive stuff regarding her dad, and then a white balloon at the very end of the movie. So, like, there's a specific weird laugh towards the end of the movie, and it has Coraline's bedroom window, but you can't see what's going on. But the type of laugh sounds like kind of like a sexual laugh, okay? And then it zooms in, you know, and this is when she has already saved her mom and dad from the icy snow globe, you know, and the button-eyed, right, demonic mother and father are gone, okay? So this is after she already, you know, defeats the enemy, right, at the end of the movie. But that part in the movie didn't settle well with me, and I have a very good, I'm a very good indicator, or I can, how do I explain this? I can indicate and spot out grooming or SA, stuff like that, just because I went through that when I was 4 years old. So I think that, you know, when you've gone through that yourself, you could point it out. You could see it within movies. You could see it within real life. You can see it, you know, just because you have gone through that yourself. So you're very hyper-focused when you do see it, you notice it, and you never forget it, okay? So, you know, something about that can be significant. But yeah, and I think white balloons are representative of that, okay? Of that specific trauma through childhood, okay? And then, yeah, Rumpelstiltskin, the Grimm Family Tales. I need to talk about all that. There's so much, but I'm gonna end this reading because it's already 26 minutes. But oh, K Fave. So maybe if your first name starts with a K, you're the favorite, or someone whose name starts with a K, you're their favorite, okay? They see a lot of hope and inspiration. Something about an oar, or like an orb, or fairies, or an oar for like rowing a boat can be significant, okay? ZSL, someone's name could be Louise, okay? Something about your room, you're being asked to clean your bedroom, okay? Or your windows, clean your windows in your bedroom, okay? Something about HD, or like HD TV or something. Maybe clean your TV also, like wipe it down with you know, cleaner product, Florida water, whatever you do. PD, police department, something about police department. Something about a Nintendo DS. CJ, someone's initials can be CJ, okay? KP is significant. PDA, public displays of affection. Yeah, favor. I literally see the word favor here. The letter R, if your name it starts with an R, you can be favored, okay? Or the divine favors you because of your mission, okay? Whatever you have been sent here to do. The name Farmor is a grandma translated in Swedish, okay? So you can have Swedish ancestry, or if you have a Swedish grandmother, then they love you very, very much. They have so much love for you, and they want to, your angels, your spirit guides, whoever is passed on, you know, they have so much love for you, and they can't wait to open up the floodgates of abundance for you, okay? Very, very soon, okay? You're on the brink of something, okay? You're on the brink of success. Vow, roar, something about, okay, a lion's roar, or a vow, or maybe an ex of yours is a Leo, or you will marry a Leo, or something about just large cat spirit can be significant, okay? Something about someone's birthday, okay? So Leo or Virgo, someone's birthday. Or you have a birthday coming up, okay? Or maybe it's your birthday today. Happy birthday if it is. But yeah, I'm gonna end this now. I really appreciate you spending time with me today, and you know, watching to the end of the video. Please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe. You know, and if you want to release any pain or stress, or even just vent in my channel, like I don't have a lot of subscribers, so you know, feel free to vent. Know it'll be safe and private, okay? Or if you need prayer, you know, ask in the comments. And I will pray for you, okay? My prayers are very, very powerful. I am a prayer warrior. So, yeah, that's for someone. Please comment what it is that you want me to pray about, or even if it's a secret. I can keep that as a secret, but you don't have to be very open and talk about what it is. Just say that you're going through a hard time and need prayer, and I will pray for you. Yeah, I'm gonna end this here. Finally, drink my coffee. I love you. Thank you so much. Bye.